Hi, everybody. It's Monday evening, and I was just looking up on my computer for some news regarding Mendocino. And as I was looking, I saw maybe about 3 weeks ago there was a quake that was in that area. And as I was listening to the report from 3 weeks ago, the father gave me um, a message. He gave me um, 55, and when he gives me that number, I do two things. I go to the Psalms, and then I look it up and see what it means in the Gematria. And this is what the psalm is. Um, Give ear to my prayer, O God, and hide not thyself from my supplication. Attend unto me and hear me. I mourn in my complaint and make a noise. Because of the voice of the enemy, because of the oppression of the wicked, for they cast iniquity upon me, and in wrath they hate me. He's talking about Israel here. My heart is sore pained within me, and the terrors of death are fallen upon me. Fearfulness and trembling are come upon me, and horror hath overwhelmed me. And I said, Oh, that I had wings like a dove, for then would I fly away and be at rest. Lo, then would I wander far off and remain in the wilderness, Selah. I would hasten my escape from the windy storm and the tempest. Destroy, O Lord, and divide their tongues, for I have seen violence and strife in the city. Day and night they go about it, upon the walls thereof mischief also and sorrow are in the midst of it. Wickedness is in the midst of thereof, deceit and guile depart not from her streets. For it was not an enemy that reproached me, then I could have borne it. Neither was it that hated me that did magnify himself against me, then I would have hid myself from him. But it was thou, a man, mine equal, mine guide, and my acquaintance. We took sweet counsel together and walked into the house of God in company. Now that sounds to me like the United States and Israel, doesn't it? Betrayal. Let death seize upon them, and let them go down quick into hell, for wickedness is in their dwellings and among them. As for me, I will call upon God, and the Lord shall save me. Evening and morning and at noon will I pray and cry aloud, and he shall hear my voice. He hath delivered my soul in peace from the battle that was against me, for there were many with me. God shall hear and afflict them, even he that abideth of old. Selah. Because they have no changes, therefore they fear not God. He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He hath broken his covenant. Now, who was always with Israel from the beginning? United States, right? And now they broke their covenant with Israel, with the UN. The words of his mouth was smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Cast thy burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved. But thou, O God, shalt bring them down into the pit of destruction, bloody and deceitful. Men shall not live out half their days, but I will trust in thee. Wow, powerful. And 55, I looked it up in the Gematria. It means all, everything. It also means consummation and the end. And they're making reference to Daniel 9:27. It also means bride, spouse. It also means walk. And they're making reference to Psalm 1:1. It also means by the hand of Moses. That was when he led his people out of Egypt. Okay, and you could read about, it says, I don't know what this is. It says 2 Corinthians, but 34:1, but there isn't a 34, so I'm not sure if that's a mistake. Then it also means the light. It means the statutes, and it's making reference to Deuteronomy 4:1. It also means the day of the Lord, and they're making reference to Zephaniah 1:14, and it means to move or to slip. And it also means a thief and to steal, which means that I believe they're stealing Israel's land. So yeah, the Father, strangely enough, when I was looking up Mendocino, he gave me all this. So I don't know. I don't know if something's gonna fall out of the sky. Remember I showed you those pictures? I don't know. But this is, like I said, it was strange that just a little while ago, when I was looking for some kind of news, about the history of Mendocino, and I've seen, that it's a vulnerable spot. And then he gave me this. So, do I know more now than before? Yeah, I know the Father's angry, and it's like the Father's telling me we're right here at the day of the Lord, like the tribulation. Anyway, pray, people. Pray.